Oh, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to episode 2 of the Next Generation. And, um, yeah, I've been busy. As you can see of all this, I have been busy. All of the little markers around me. Let's see if the coast is clear around us. Yep, the coast is clear. All right, so let's take a little tour of the station right now to see exactly what have I changed since episode 1. And I've been working on it for like 3 days straight. Well, not honestly 3 days straight, but I've been working pretty hard. So, first thing you'll notice is these thingies. Hangers, yay! Hangers for fighters and very, very small thingies. I'm going to create maybe larger ones above it. Maybe go 4 more top that, and then go a big one on top of that. Yeah, that feels like what I may do. Just thinking about the process I'm gonna have to go to take it, but yeah, that may be what I'm gonna do. Oh, also I've created this. This is a broadcasting tower, which basically you would put up different like little faction insignias here, showing exactly your faction and what y'all do, or not what y'all do, just your faction insignia on a little glowing board that spins. How about that? Over here we have this thingy. I am quite proud of myself that I made this, and you see how slow it's spinning now. I could have had it spinning at top speed. Well, at least the outside would have been spinning at top speed, but the other pieces would have been spinning at this slow rate, and it really didn't look right to me, so I basically put a base down there for it to sit on, and just came up with this, and I just love it. I just love the slow feel and look to it. It's just amazing. I just love it. Oh, yes. I can't get over how. Okay, I just realized one of the things isn't turning. Let's do this. Come on. There we go. Yep. There it is. Whew, that happened. That was a project for me. Uh, Over here is a little elevator. This is gonna be like a control tower going into, directing ships into what hangar they would go to. And over here, I actually have a working elevator. Imagine that. It's really neat. It's really neat to me. I don't know. There may be someone out here who's made an elevator and is like, has it where it's completely fully working. But this thing works too. Got the door closing as it goes up. And yeah, it just come up. You're just sitting here. Do 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 do. Takes a minute to get up. I'm not even gonna lie, but that's an elevator for you. And then you get up here, door opens, you step out. It's amazing. I love it. I just love going through it. I just love riding it because it's literally just a automate. I just love it. It's literally just an automate. I just don't know how to explain it. It's just an elevator. Yet I'm so happy I was able to make it work. It's so beautiful. Let's see. We still got things to look at. We especially got my first prototype fighter to look at, and this room over here. Now, this room right here is supposed to be a hologram room. Which, what I would do is I would take glass blocks and maybe I would take glass blocks and I would set them up to show just basically an outline of a ship that I really wanted to work on, and it would just be a reference for me, especially since I know what big ship I want to make, what big functional ship I want to make first. And it's really, it's gonna be really interesting to see if it actually works. Now let's come over here. Right here, that's a really crappy survey ship I made just to literally scan the area and see if there were enemies in here, or around here at least. This right here is the F. Oh, ooh, my thing does not need to do that. But this here is the F3 Falcon, or F3F Falcon. And what that means is that it's basically a prototype. When I have two letters in it, it's usually a prototype. And this is the system in it. Oh, the wrong thingy. Sure. This is the system in it. This is a full view cockpit, so I can get into this chair, and then I can double shift, and I got view all around me. But what makes this interesting? What made this a must do for me right then, while I was working on my station, is the honest. Okay, let's see. Is everything right? There we go. All right. What made this something that I had to do was what I needed the functionality of it to be. Now, right here, it has a sort of very kind of jumbled up look, a little bit into itself. But when you go down here, you see these two blocks, which are basically inner ship remote controls, and I can set them to control something in the ship. And right here, I have a retract, fold, and extend, unfold. Now, all that does is just stretches out the ship to basically look like this. But basically, I have a nice flight mode, and I just need to do this where my ship still keeps its look, because this honestly isn't what the final design of the Falcon's gonna be. I like the design that I have now, but this isn't the final design that I'm gonna have. I'm going to, work on it. I'm going to get it better so that I can have it. But the only reason I have it where it folds like that is to fit it into tight, compact spaces, which is basically the size of this hangar here. Because if you pull up this thing and try to park it in a hangar, you're really gonna have a difficult time because of the size of it. The size of it already puts it to a point where it won't even fit in. So that's a big no-no, especially whenever you get in, because the rail system has a point where it's supposed to turn around, and it can't do that with some of the stuff. Okay, why did you just turn around? Actually, okay, hold up. Let's do a rail dock with all of this extended. Turn. Yep, see? It won't even turn on the rails. In the air, it probably would. So let's retract. And let's pick up. Pick up, track. And okay, let's not do that. Come on, back up. Back up, back up, back up. And let's try it again. There we go. And we come in. And we come in. fact that it's compacted allows it to turn. I just like the compact look. Now, one thing that I really don't like is the fact that even still, I don't have enough space. I don't have a lot of room. But what I do have is the chance to make it look awesome. And I just found out about the charge circuits, which give it this little blue glow here. And I love the way that looks. Honestly, it's gonna be in the final design. It's already been decided. But yeah, this is just the update of the station. This is an update of the full-on fleet. And the faction name is the Nexus Frontier, which basically is something that I've, kind of thought about for a little bit, and I was just saying, oh, that sounds like a nice name. Because the Nexus is a connected, okay, there we go. Let's get, no, don't do this! Oh, Jesus. And I could have been nice. But yeah, the Nexus Frontier, that's the faction name. And I guess that's going to be the name of, my complete name to begin with. My complete fleet name, the Nexus Frontier, or just the Nexus Fleet. So, see, NEXFR and wings. Apparently, I believe that's what I was trying to do. I was half asleep. But yeah, this is the basic. This is how much I've gotten done in 3 days. This is really only a small proportion. Well, not small. It's probably about maybe 20% done. Yeah, 20%. Because just what I want to do. And I want to see what type of designs you can make that can fit inside of this and turn around. I don't even care if it doesn't have weapons on it. I want to see what type of fighters with moving wings do you have that would... I just thought about some logic there for a second. I'm gonna try that later. But I want to see if you can make a fighter that looks extremely nice. Well, not extremely nice, just nice. Not too blocky, because I'm gonna be honest, my OCD and looking at this is just killing me. Like, I honestly want to crash it into the sun, but I can't because I really need it as a reference. But I want to see what type of ship that you can create that can fit inside of this and turn around with its wings folded or protracted. That's a really big task, because I'm not really going to give you the size of this, because honestly I don't know the size. I just started building, and I built something that would actually be kind of compacted, a compacted hangar, which is what I'm going to put on a carrier. That's my main goal, is to create a carrier and a railgun. That is my main goal, to create a carrier and a railgun. Because once I create a carrier and a railgun, I feel like I probably made a very big accomplishment in my eyes. But if there's any other goals that you think that I should actually set for myself, let me know. Let me know in the comments below. Leave a like for the video, and leave a comment if you have any suggestions of like what this area should be. I've been thinking a lounge, a shop area. I honestly don't know what this area should be. Honestly, I'm thinking about either making this into just a full-on military training facility, or making it into a civilian a trading post with military, because half of this is going to be a military structure. Should the other half be trading posts or civilian, or should it all just be a military base? Honestly, I'm thinking this part should be a trading post, because I actually do have a design, and I know collisions don't really work well, but I'm thinking that maybe there is something I can do, or maybe there's something that I have thought of that can get around it. I don't know. I have to see. I really do have to see if it would work. But yeah. But that's all I wanted to update you on. Leave a like for the video and subscribe if you haven't already, if you like the content. And I will see you guys in the next video.